Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to, what is this, episode 4 of Transport Fever 2. There goes one of our new buses and one of our new trucks. The timing of this is just, you couldn't plan it sometimes. Anyway, hope you're all well. Today we've actually got quite a list of things to do. And I mean a list. I've made a physical list because I don't want to forget things. I left the game running for a little bit after the end of the last episode, so we have a little bit of money to play with in the beginning. But I think the first port of call will be adding another train, maybe upgrading those buses, see if we can get some money flowing a bit faster. But the very first port of call is to thank you all for your lovely support so far. It's great to see people watching it and enjoying it. And Sansy Sans has given us a name idea for our first train, so I think that's where we're going to head first. Righty-ho, so it's over here somewhere. It's one of these two trains, but it's not going to be train 2, so it must be train 1. Passing this signal over here full of things. Righty-ho, this is our very first train. Looking a little bit worse for wear. But once we're making some money, we can increase our maintenance and bring her back into good working order. So we're going to rename you our very first train. And the idea, Trainee McTrainface. Perfect. I imagine we might end up calling our first boat Boaty McBoatface. And our first plane Planey McPlaneface. But we'll see. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Anyone else got any more? Feel free to leave them in the comments below. Right. So we've got our one passenger line. It's full of passengers. 55 passengers. We've got 84 in Edinburgh waiting to go. We've got 114 waiting in Glasgow. So I think we're going to need to add another passenger train. And that'll make us a pretty good deal of money as well. Now we could just clone the train from before, but I want to see how much a train with lots more carriages costs. Ooh, we could even have a second train, the BR75. Passenger train tank locomotive of the Grand Duchy of Baden State Railway. Duchy? Duchy? Don't really know actually. Later used through southern Germany. We could have one of those. Maybe we should upgrade the other train to this at some point as well, but we'll see. In fact, we probably should, because otherwise the discrepancy between the two speeds, this one will catch up with the PLM 220. Right, well we're in it to make some money, so let's add some rail cars. 70. Oh my god, why are these so expensive? What am I missing? I thought we had other ones. These aren't the same kind as those. What's on here? See, those are different. I don't get access to those anymore. That's weird. Okay. Well, that's going to limit things a little. Maybe we'll just go for another PLM then, so that we don't get the speeds wrong. 5. That's got the same capacity as the other one. That'll do for now. And away she goes. Listen to that beautiful whistle. Amazing. Go deliver passengers. Make me money. We'll speed up time and get things going. Okay, so we've named a train, we've added another passenger line. It's time to upgrade some of these trucks which are floating around. Now, we started in Aberdeen, so we might as well continue in Aberdeen. Because these little ones, although they're doing a good job, they could be doing a better job. Depends on how many we have though. We've got 20. Now if I replaced all of you with new cargo, what are we carrying to here? Stones. We need ones that can carry stone. We could replace them all for pretty cheap. Am I missing something there? Oh, we're only selecting one. That's not helpful. Now replace them all. There we go. Okay, that's more like it. Here we go. Whoop! It's a very satisfying noise. Now they'll deliver much faster. We should start to see that money come flooding in. Where else can we be editing? Optimizing and upgrading. Building our empire. We've got 10 here. I keep selecting them individually. That's not what I mean to do. Right, change that. Costs $1 million for 10. Let's need to wait as we start getting money. But our money will start coming thick and fast now, I think. Okay, so we've got the money to do it. Let's replace these. Manage vehicles. And we'll replace them all with ones that can carry food. There we go. Much better. We should probably try and upgrade these ones carrying grain. We've got 30. Oh my goodness. That's a lot more than 10. 3 times as many, in fact. We'll come back to you. Now we've got buses going around Glasgow. And these could be doing a faster job. Especially now that the train station's open. They'll be wanting to bring people to the train station. The Gaggenau... Gaggenau? No idea. C40s. 25 miles an hour. Diesel. 61 horsepower. Compared to... 5.4. Okay, these definitely could do a lot better job. They're also loading faster. Do a lot better. Let's replace them. Oh, something's popped up as being unhappy. We'll check that out in a second. Let's replace these vehicles. There we go. Making their way around Glasgow town. Picking up folk, moving them around. As buses do. Oh, they even sit on top of the bus. It's kind of cool. Right, what's upsetting over here? Vehicles report the following problems. Oh, I know what we've not done. That was silly of me. We've not added a second line. That's embarrassing. What's even more embarrassing is we don't have the money to change that at the moment. Oh well, gonna have to give it a bit of time again. Speed it up. Can almost hear you all shouting at me at home. You've not got a second line, you muppet. You were just waiting for that to happen, weren't you? Oh well. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Okay, we've got a bit of money. Let's keep the speed up coming in. 75, 75. That's not bad. One of the issues we've got here is while they're not earning money, it'll be hard to pay for the train. So what I can do in the meantime is just create a quick... They only need one place to overlap, to be honest. It doesn't need to be the whole line right now. So what we'll do is we'll cross that over. If I add a signal here, the first train can come all the way along and sit here and wait, while our second passenger train comes along and goes over it. And that probably seems like the best idea for now. Oh, Robin, you muppet. What the hell did you think was going to happen? This is what happens when you try to design train lines at... What's the time just now? 20 to 1 in the morning. Not to worry. It's not a stressful game. So we're just faced with problems and we'll tackle them one at a time. Well, here comes train 2 with the money that we need. We'll slow it down. Oh, there we go. That's all I need. I just need 3,000. We're going to pause it. Pause. Let's just pause. There I was saying it wasn't a stressful game. There we go. Problem sorted for now. Right. Deliver passengers for me. Make me money again. Here we go, folks. Patiently waiting. I'll turn off those red numbers before they increase my blood pressure. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Patiently waiting for the second passenger train to come along. All those folks are getting rather impatient, I think. There we go. Beautiful. Job's a good one. Here it comes, into Edinburgh. Getting us back on track again. Oh, pun not intended. There we go. Picking up folk. Well, we got another 55 folk to go. Here we go. We still got 60 waiting in the station. Okie doke. Right, we're making money again. We've got trains pulling in left, right, and centre. We should be making money. And what we can do in the moment is increase that. Let's pause the game again, just so that the trains don't get too upset. Let's increase that track. We'll keep going while we're making money. Increase the efficiency of our trains. Now I can't remember whether I can create a little crossing at the bridge here. This might be an interesting experiment. Oh, I can, but it's expensive. That'll do. For now. We'll put a signal in. Everything's better. Let's go. Speed her up. So now basically, as long as this section of track is clear, it can pull up to the next signal and wait. Wait on the bridge. On the new 4th rail bridge. Whee! Beautiful. Now that looks like they'll cross over at roughly the halfway mark, so we can leave that for a little. We can leave that for a bit and get back to our trucks. Or never mind trucks, I know what we can do. We can start focusing on Perth. This quaint little hamlet of Perth. A hamlet with a factory, but a hamlet nonetheless, I guess. We can start getting Boaty McBoatfaces going. They're always a good money earner. Because we can bring stuff from this construction materials plant up here and bring it down to Perth. Okay, so we're gonna need a cargo harbour. Let's put that on this side of the docks, so we don't need to navigate around the bridge all the time. Where can we put that? Let's put that there, I think. There. Perfect. Build a nice road to it. It's collision. It's not what I wanted. There we go. And doesn't really matter too much. It's just for aesthetics purposes more than anything. We don't actually need any trucks to go. It just connects it to the factory. We'll go down to Perth. We'll add another cargo station in Perth. Now it doesn't quite reach here, which is a bit of a pain, so what we're better off doing is creating a harbour. Perth Harbour. Like so. And if we've got a harbour, we can create a point for it to collect in. And once it's collecting in a like a truck depot, we can just go and deliver it. There we go. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Now we need our truck depot. I don't want it to look too weird. We can always make it prettier afterwards. And we need a drop-off point, which will be there. Okay, there we go. Let's set up some lines. We've got the Perth cargo. We've got the Perth Conmat delivery service. And we have the, we'll call it the Perth Conmat cargo. That's right, isn't it? Or maybe cargo's of plain stuff. We'll call it cargo. We'll call it Conmat shipment. Conmat shipment. There we go. That works. You can see we're making money now. Right, the next thing we need is a shipyard for our boats. That can be on the other side of the bridge, I guess. Which way around are you? There we go. Where do we want to put it? Collision. Collision with what? Oh, how about there? That's quite pretty. I think I might fill this bit up with trees afterwards. Okay, let's go. We've got a few ships to choose from, but we can only choose the small ships, unfortunately, because we've only got small docks at the moment. And I think considering the size of the rivers, we'll probably have to just stick with those. We want cargo. We want... Oh, let's go small, so we don't get it wrong. We want cargo. 16. Carries all types of cargo. Or this one, the Schaffenhausen. Oh no, Schaffhausen. 20 miles an hour. 132 compartments, all types of cargo. 70. That's half the price. Doesn't really make any difference, to be honest. We probably get a couple of these and get them going. The Schaffhausen, a flush deck side wheeler, was the last paddle steamboat operated by Schweizer Dampfboot AG. Let's get them going. There we go. Now I think it's only right that we call... That's ship 2. That's not our first ship. You're ship 1. It's probably only right that we call our first ship Boaty McBoatface. Boaty McBoatface. Any ideas for the name of ship 2? Nope, that's a bit awkward. That's not how boats work. Oh well. Okay, it should start picking up. Well, it won't start picking up yet, it'll, because I've not finished the line. They don't just pick up randomly. Is Perth connected to any? Yeah, it's connected to there. That'll do. We've got a delivery line. Let's buy some vehicles. Cargo. And we're delivering bricks, so we can use these ones. Can we afford 10? We can afford 10. Add them to Perth's command delivery. And that'll trigger the boats to start picking up construction materials. Or should do anyway. There we go. Our first construction material for the boats, which are both sailing away. Well, that's fine anyway. Because while it's doing that, we can optimize this and start to make more. Because they're going to need to pick them up anyway. Well, what we can do is get both team and boat face to turn around. Whee! There we go. Turn around, Captain. And what we'll also do to save a bit of money is our shipments will get them to wait at the Aberdeen branch for 3 minutes to collect as much construction material as possible. I mean, this is going to be like the Aberdeen Harbour. Perfect. 11. Okay, it's not bad. It's producing fast. And hopefully now that they're bringing more shipment in, or delivering more shipment, this might upgrade the Aberdeen construction plant to the next level. Aberdeen construction materials plant. Perfect. Now, where are we on our list of things to do? We've got a second passenger train. We've upgraded some of the trucks. We've upgraded some of the buses, and we've added boats. We've named some things, so we're doing well. We're doing well. We can probably finish adding the second line in. Again, we'll pause it just for quickly while we upset the trains. Oh, I forgot how expensive this bridge was. Okay, I think we just need more money. Get them going. We'll just wait a bit for some more money to come in, I think. Thankfully, I can edit out these long waits where we're waiting for money. Makes your lives a little more exciting. And I get to go make a cup of tea. Well, folks, the boat team Boatface is about to make her first maiden voyage all the way. She's about to arrive in Perth. And hopefully we'll then have enough money to continue our railway. Here she comes. Delivering her big load of bricks. 81 out of 130 to be exact. Hopefully as the combat factory starts producing faster, she'll be carrying more and more on each journey, which makes things a bit easier. More profitable for us. Here we go. How much are we getting? $871,000. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Let's get back to this bridge, shall we? We'll upset the trains. Whoa, let's stretch onto the land again. There we go. The price is much better once we're on the land. Almost at the train station. Almost at Glasgow. We'll stop a little early and we will just bring it in. What we'll do is actually we'll bring it in with, we'll try and maintain speed if possible. I much prefer to maintain speed. Let's come out of here. What can we, at least 50. 50's alright. Doesn't need to be full speed. Right, there we go. Perfect. Let's check the line, make sure they're doing the right things. They are indeed. Now we're going to have to add signals here so we don't accidentally end up in the wrong places. There we go. Couple of signals around. Perfect. Another one here. Another one here. I think we can do with one more. There we go. Still picking up passengers, okay? Has it got full service? Oh, it doesn't actually have a full service. That's quite interesting. I wonder what's going on down in Edinburgh and Glasgow that's counting for that. Oh well, let's upgrade the rest of the trucks while we've still got some money going. What have we got on here? We have 15 collecting wood. So let's... I know these are slightly cheaper, but I like to be able to see what the wood looks like on the back of the trucks. I think it's more interesting that way. See, look at that. We'd much rather see the cargo in the back of the delivery trucks, wouldn't we? Making its way through the forests of Lanarkshire, I guess. And one day these roads will be big and sprawling and made of asphalt, and our trucks will be going at 70 miles an hour. And it will be beautiful. Right, where else can we be? Let's add some more trucks to this grain. We're just optimizing the lines now. There we go, 20 vehicles. Sped up a little. Perfect. And we can configure this, make it bigger so it's holding more, so we're not wasting it. I think what else is, we don't need this one on this side, so there we go. We can flatten the land out a little, so it doesn't look quite as silly or quite as unnatural. There we go. Perfect. Told you it was expensive, we used all our money there. And we upgraded the buses in Glasgow. That's fine, they're doing their job. Let's have a look at the lines, shall we? Right, the boats are still not making us much money. All the other lines are making us money, apart from the stuff in Perth. Oh, it's still waiting over here. I thought I had told it to wait for 2 minutes. I have. That's bizarre. Trams are delivering okay, they're not carrying many folk. I think what we need to be doing is trying to increase the population sizes in here. And that can be done by turning this fuel into, or this refinery stuff into fuel. And I think we can maybe do that by expanding the line. What do you think? I think that sounds like a good plan, actually. So, what we need to do... my original thought there was to connect this to get a train to go all the way around and go and make journeys like that, but that's not really the fastest way, is it? Should really cut across. Oh, but then there's mountains in the way. Oh, interesting. Wonder what we do. Because the faster they can deliver, the more money they'll make. But then they'll have to cross over the line here. Or whereas we could use the existing line. Well, let's use the existing line for now, I think. And see if it's how profitable it is. We can always change it at a later point if it's not working properly. Right, we've got a cargo station, so let's put you in. Get you coming across the end of here into the refinery. Like that. And then we'll add a track. It starts to complicate the line as well, so it's going to have to get us thinking. We'll need to get thinking. Okay, let's go there. We'll bring in... We'll try and maintain as much speed as possible. There we go, perfect. And we can double line it as well. There we go. Has to slow down a little bit to go over this road, apparently. That's no biggie. That's no biggie. Come in here. Connect in. It's what, 67 will do, I think. Add a signal. Coming into our station. Grand. Now what we really need is a train. To pick up fuel from here. We can pick up fuel from this side, I think. We'll have them come in and bring in fuel here. And we'll collect it from here. And I think what we can do is we'll use one of our faster trains this time. What have we got? We could use the PLM, or let's go for one of our faster trains, one of our new ones. Passenger train locomotive. Oh well, I mean it's no big deal. We can use a passenger train locomotive for a cargo line. It's not a problem. Now we want to try and bring as much refined fuel as possible. 72. Oh, we didn't set up a line, did we, folks? Right, let's do it now. A new line from Edinburgh to Edinburgh North. Okay, why are you upset? I'd have thought you'd be able to make it all the way. Could not connect all stations. It looks connected. It's showing me a line that goes all the way. Oh, it's the terminals, I think. No. Oh dear, this can still be very confusing. Right, Ed. Let's add another station. What's going on? I want you to come in and then leave out the right hand side. So now it's got no problem when I swapped the terminals from 2 to 1. Why? What's the problem? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I know what the problem was. Are you ready, folks? I think I've got this. What we needed is a way to get over. So we'll create a diamond. Ah! Done it! Nailed it! Although I've added a quaternary, because apparently we now have electric trains, and that just looks really silly floating around like that, doesn't it? Right, go away. Keep the big quaternary. No, no, go away. How do I ungrade a... Right, go away. Get off. That's better. We'll eventually get electric trains at some point, but today's not that day. That's Trainee McTrainface. Coming along with more fuel. Where did our new train go? Oh, it's still in the depot. Line 1, we've called it. We'll need to change that. Line 1 is Edinburgh. Refined to refined fuel. Oh, we've got some new buses to look at in a second. They're pretty cool. That train looks kind of funky, doesn't it? The CE682 Crocodile. Oh, weird looking train. But beautiful in its own way. Refined fuel freight. And we'll get it to weight as well. Edinburgh refined fuel freight. Get it to weight in Edinburgh for 3 minutes to pick up as much fuel as it can. Whee! Let's have a look. Well, that's quite a traditional looking little engine there, isn't it? Come on in. Come to Edinburgh. And wait. Say hi to Trainee McTrainface. Look, they carry roughly the same, but look how much shorter this one is. Because it's got bigger tanks. Now, you just sit there while you make fuel. I think what we might be able to do, let's have a look at how much it would cost to replace both of our trains there. If I took away the trains and replaced them with something a bit speedier. That's not too bad. Now, could I replace them with the bigger tanks as well? How much would that cost? Oh, it's a bit too expensive at the moment. Well, I think to start with, we 70. You can maybe add a touch of capacity onto it, that's not bad. Let's change both of them to be faster trains then, shall we? These have a higher top speed. I'm not... Ooh, do they have enough power to get to top speed, though? That's an interesting conundrum. Is it even going to attempt to get to top speed? 31 wasn't that thing's top speed, was it? Oh. This is why we don't play games that you have to think about it. 1:30 in the morning. I know what the problem is, folks. I know what the problem is. Have you worked it out as well? It's these. It's these tankers. They have a top speed of 31 miles an hour, so I've upgraded the trains, and the trains can't actually go with their speed. Oh, I'm not thinking tonight, am I? I'm not thinking very hard. How much would it cost to replace all the tanks anyway? Let's add tanks until it tells me I can't afford things anymore. This is a very unscientific way of doing it. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. Right, what's there? They carry 45 now, but they can go faster, and that's important. Let's add another. 54. What was the capacity than before? It was like 80 maybe? Oh, we've got more buses and we've got another plane. Well, I'll add planes in at some point, but I want to get the train lines going up first. Oh, they are much faster. Right, on their way. That's fine. We'll leave that for now. That's okay. You're bringing in refined fuel. 520,000, not bad. And you guys... while we keep making money, we'll keep adding on train cars. And that's going to be 168,000. Add that as soon as we can. Okie doke, there we go. We've got some increased capacity there. Did that one... Oh yeah, it's made it fill up. Okay. We'll fix the mistakes we've made in our tired mess. That's still transporting. And these boats are still... Oh, they're going to deliver 130 at a time. That's not bad. Our construction materials plant has lost its name again. I'm not sure why it keeps changing its name. Aberdeen construction plant doesn't really like being called Aberdeen, does it? But they've leveled up, which is good. They'll be starting to make more. Our quarry has started making more stone, making our trucks work. Well, I think we're pretty close to getting to the end of the episode. Not really sure what much else we can be doing. Let's have a look at our lines quickly. See if we're still using any old vehicles in other places. Oh, this metal haulage is still using old trucks, and so is this coal haulage, and so is iron haulage. Okay, so we've got a bit of things we can do. Let's have a look at the this one. We'll replace all of these. What are these carrying? Metal. Right, you can carry metal. That's great. Oh, what are you stuck behind? They're stuck behind the iron haulage. So as soon as we can do the iron haulage, we'll upgrade that too. This was the coal haulage. How many have they got? Another 10 vehicles. And replace them all. They're carrying iron, so we need to use the Benz tarpaulin truck, which is fine as soon as we can afford it. Oh, just before I upgrade it, I want to see what a full delivery of bricks makes from a ship. What are we looking at here? How much money do you make? Ooh, 1.3 million. That's much nicer. Except we lose a bunch of it because I've not optimized this, so we'll do that quickly. There we go. And we don't need this side, do we? Oh, we're still losing. There we go. That better? That'll do. That'll do. Okay, let's upgrade the last of our lines, and it's time to call it a night. Well, coal haulage, which we'll replace. We're delivering coal. And that leaves one more line, the iron haulage, which has 20 vehicles. And that's our 20 vehicles replaced. Perfect. So most of our trucks, I think all of our trucks are up to date. The buses could be more up to date, I think. We did get some new vehicles right at the end there. Should we have a quick look at those before we go? Just to prepare ourselves for next time, eh? So what have we got? New passengers. Which one was the new bus? Was it? I can't remember. It must have been these. These, I think it goes from oldest to latest. So we got the Daimler deck seat car, and the Schneider PB2s. I think that was another one that came in which we didn't get a chance to upgrade to. They don't look that much better than these because they got slightly more capacity, but the Gaganos are faster, so I'm not sure if it makes a huge amount of difference. The emissions are roughly the same. I don't think we're missing out much there. We got all of our trucks upgraded. We've got some better trains going. Grand. Well, I think we leave it there for today. Alright folks, well thank you very much for joining me this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of an interesting one. We've had to overcome some mistakes made out of sheer tiredness, I think. But I'll get myself some rest now and we'll make up for it in the next episode. I'll leave it running for a little bit. Try and get some money going. But in the meantime, if you're enjoying it so far, hit like or subscribe, or don't. No one's forcing you. You can do whatever you want to do, to be honest. I'm not your mum. But your support is most appreciated. And I'll catch you all in the next episode. See you later.